Hi everyone, this is Dale Ann. I am here today to talk to you about a new workshop that I have, The Art of Stitch, an exploration into slow stitching. Slow stitching is all the movement these days, and if you concentrate on the word slow, that means to slow you down, to relax, to meditate as one stitch in and one stitch out. My workshop is 5 modules, and we start with quilting a main piece of fabric that we will use to make, right now it's 5 projects, but I'm thinking I can squeeze in another one for you. When I say 5 modules, I'll release it every Friday, but the workshop is available 24/7, and there's no pressure for you to finish everything by every Friday. If it takes you 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month to finish one of the modules, that's fine. I want the workshop to be an experience that you can take on for the rest of your life. That you know when you come home from a stressful day at work or something is going on and you need to relax, you can take out your bag of stitching and one stitch in and one stitch out. I have been a quilter for 31 years, and I started out hand stitching. Well, actually, I started hand stitching back when I was 4 or 5 years old. Our mom taught us girls hand stitching, and we weren't allowed to use either her treadle sewing machine or her electric sewing machine unless we knew how to hand stitch very well. So I've been hand stitching all my life, and I thoroughly enjoy it. And in 1997, I started machine piecing my quilts. And in 1999, I started machine quilting. Well, I have found lately that what relaxes me more is the hand stitching. Whether it's big stitch quilting, which is, like it says, big stitch, or just doing some embroidery, all meditative. And I like the feeling, and I've been journaling about it. I have included in my life every day some time. Some days it's only 5 minutes. Some days I can do it for 2 or 3 hours of hand stitching. And that is when I am most relaxed. And that's what I want for you, is to feel calm, relaxation from that. This is not a competition where we're not going for 12 stitches an inch in quilting. We are concentrating on the one stitch in and the one stitch out. Or up and down stitching. I'll give you some tips along the way. I'll show you how to do some embroidery stitches that you may think are complicated or afraid to try. All the while we are making projects that you can use and maybe make as gifts for friends or whatever, and then journaling along the way. The journaling in this workshop, because I don't have a workshop without journaling anymore, As you're going each week, the journaling prompts or questions that I ask you will get you thinking of how you're feeling. It's all about how you will be feeling. And the journaling will be so that you can remember that feeling, where maybe a year down the road, 6 months down the road, you will pull out the journal and see all the journaling that you did, how you were feeling while you were making those stitches in and out or up and down, and realize how comforting, how calming, how relaxing that is. So that's all the journaling is about. It's not going to be complicated. We're using watercolors. The only reason I asked you to have watercolors is just to color the page of the journal, because a lot of times people are afraid to journal on a blank page. And this way, if you color it with colors that you like, then you can start journaling. The first of 5 modules starts on Friday, August the 1st. The workshop is $79 or free within the Positively Creative community. And I look forward to having you in the workshop. Bye now.